Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Pagemon, and in this video I want to show you how I draw the legendary anime character Goku from Dragon Ball. Because I want the final result to look super lively and dynamic, I'll be using different techniques throughout the process. Before we start, please don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to the channel. That would really support me a lot. Let's take a look at what we're going to need. A sketchbook. I'm using mixed media because the paper is extremely durable. Pencils. I mostly use hardness F so it doesn't smudge too much and I don't have to clean up all the time. My favorite kneaded eraser, which also gets used as an anti-stress ball every now and then. Colored pencils. I prefer Prismacolor because they have amazing color coverage and allow me to achieve brilliant color results. Manga fine liners. They're about as expensive as a kidney, but totally worth it. 1,600 alcohol markers. I prefer markers with a brush tip. As you can see, color organization is definitely not one of my strengths. 7,800 acrylic markers. Don't think that's too much. Somehow I still feel like I'm missing about 450 colors. A calligraphy brush pen from Edding, which always saves my life. And last but not least, me. Alright guys, let's get this masterpiece started. Let's go. I always grind from a rough sketch to the insane details. First, I'm mapping out the general shape to lock in those perfect proportions. If you don't do this, your drawing is going to look like a mess, and we want this Goku to fit perfectly on the page. Head anatomy? Check. Now it's time to dive into the eyes and those iconic facial features. Keep those lines light, guys. Don't go overboard with the details yet. Stay chill. Now we're tackling the hair. I'm blocking out the big chunks first to get that base shape. I split it into 3 zones, front, middle, and back. This is the pro secret to getting those strands exactly where they belong. If you're vibing with this tip, smash that like button right now. Now we're hitting the neck muscles and the chest. Pure power. Then we throw the clothes on him. Time for the prep work before we drop the color. I'm grabbing my kneaded eraser to kill the excess graphite. We don't want those dark pencil smudges ruining our clean colors later. And now, the classic artist cap flip move.
Wow.
Grabbing my manga fine liner to trace the heavy hitters. I'll go over most of these again after the coloring, so don't freak out. Wait for it. Another artist move.
Okay.
Starting off subtle with the alcohol markers for a nice smooth skin base. Yo, don't panic. I'm dropping an extremely dark tone because Goku's face is literally buried in shadows. We're going for that insane contrast between deep darks and glowing highlights. Bringing in a smooth orange with the colored pencil. But hold on tight because it's about to get real dark again. Every layer of color takes us deeper into the details. Using a brush tip fineliner now to make those contours scream. Look at that definition. Shading the eyes with a light gray, then blending that out. Smooth as butter. Acrylic pens entering the chat. I'm using a high coverage skin tone for those sharp highlights on Goku's face and neck. This is where it pops. Adding pure white now. Contrast is everything, guys. If you want your art to stand out, you need this. Micro strokes with a fine black liner for that extra dynamic feel. It's all in the tiny details. Coloring the hair strands with a light gray, followed immediately by the shadows. I'm watching the light angle like a hawk. It's gotta match the face perfectly or it'll look whack. I freaking love drawing hair. It's my favorite part. What about you guys? What's the most satisfying part of the body for you to draw? Tell me in the comments right now. I'm reading all of them. The more shadows I add, the more those strands define themselves. You don't need to draw every single hair, as long as you know how to place the shadow in the right spot. Bringing the light back into the darkness. These fine white lines give the hair that shine and life it needs. a few red accents to round it all off. Now for the most exciting part, Goku's outfit. Bright orange is our base. Layering the same tone with a colored pencil for that extra oomph and vibrance. Black colored pencil for the fabric folds. Smooth lines, no harsh breaks. By drawing the cloth, we need flow. Then I grab a black alcohol marker to push the contrast even harder. My goal is a dark transition from the upper body into the background. It's gonna look legendary. Freehand hatching on the arms to bring some life into the anatomy.
Let's move to the background.
Starting with some light gray hatching. Now for a massive transition into a deep dark gray. This is the exact moment you're glad you used a small piece of paper. My hand is dying, but it's worth it. Even darker tones now to make the transition between Goku and the background absolutely flawless. The colored pencil helps me smooth out those transitions, so everything blends naturally. Red fine liner for those final textile details. We're almost done! Just a few final bright highlights to push the drawing to the next level. And Goku is finished. I'm honestly really happy with how this turned out. Look at that power! I really hope you guys enjoyed this ride. If you did, subscribe to the channel and join the squad. Comment down below which character I should draw next. Catch you in the next one. Peace.